Hi, algebra. We are going to start out Unit 2 today, and you're looking at, in this unit, the geography of the number line. So where are numbers on the number line, and what can we use the number line for? Here we go. In lesson 1 here, we're working on placing integers, focusing on those integers on the number line, both positive and negative whole numbers. So number 1, find a pattern and write the number that comes next. So if we start at 11, go to 8, 5, 2, what number comes next? Looking down here, let's look at how Michael, Lena, and Jay are talking about it. They're deciding, is it going to be a negative number? Is it going to be a fraction? What is it? And Lena's noticing that the numbers do go down by 3. So will it be 2 minus 3? And what does she mean by the numbers go down by 3? Well, think about we're subtracting 3 each time. Or like Jay is thinking here, we're going to the left on the number line, 3 units each time. And so when we do that, we can look at what's going to come next. So 2 minus 3, we could number these on our number line, and we would see we'd end up at negative 1. So looking at numbers 2 and 3 here, on number 2, it's just going by ones, and so it's similar to our number line that we have in class. Just a note that often, and pretty much always, we use regularly spaced markings on a number line. So it's going to go by every 1 number, or every half number, or every 5, or every 10, but we want it to stay consistent. Number 3, some more patterns for this, or some more numbers for this pattern. We're going down by 2 each time, or you could think of it as moving left on the number line each time. Continue on and start again when you're ready. For number 4, we are subtracting 4 each time, or moving to the left on the number line 4 each time, so you'd be at negative 10. And number 5, we are going to the right on the number line, or adding 3 each time. So we'd end up with negative 1 and 2. Use your number line as you go through these when you need. Down here, I started numbering this number line. We're going to go by 2, so we're at negative 2. I know we're going by 2s because we go from negative 4 to negative 2. And so I keep going by 2s here, finish this out. And here's what this number line ends up looking like. Make sure at this point you're asking questions if you need. On to number 7, these number lines all have regular markings, meaning that it's going to be consistent intervals on your number line. So we have to decide what's going to go in these blanks. So on the first one, I'm starting with 0. I notice I'm going to have a number and then I'm at 20. So to keep that consistent, I know that would be 10. So adding 10 each time, and I can fill in the rest of those. On number 8, I'm starting with 0. I'm going to have a number and then 6. So I know that this one has to be 3 so that I can have an interval of 3s each time. And if I keep filling this in, going by 3s, that's how it would be. Try 9 through 12 and start again when you're ready. Okay, check your work on 9 through 12. And if you have any questions, please be asking. I can help you out with this in class, so please ask. The next thing that we're going to use the number line for is to determine the distance between numbers on the number line. So if we're given the number 53, I can look at its closest to 50 as its next to multiple of 10. It's 3 units away from 50. And then going ahead, it's 7 units away from 60. So down here on number 13, my target is negative 36. The intervals of 10, or the multiples of 10 that it's between, are negative 40 and negative 36. So my distance from negative 36 to negative 40 is going to be 4. And I can just leave it as positive. We're just looking at the distance here. My distance from 36 to 30 is going to be 6. Going on to number 14, now we have to fill in our multiples of 10. So I start with 71. On my number line, my next multiple of 10 closest to it is 70, and then the next multiple of 10 greater than that is going to be 80. And my distances, 71 is 1 unit away from 70, and going the other way, it's going to be 9 units away from 80. In number 15, we're going to label this line right here as our target. That's negative 18. And so I'm looking at my multiples of 10 that it's between. That would be negative 20 and negative 10. There's the distances there on number 15. Going on to number 16, now they don't have a line for our target, but our target is 117. So I know that's going to be between 110 and 120. and I know it's going to be closer to 120, so I'll put it right there. And now I can put my distances on. It's 7 away from 110, 3 away from 120. In number 17, we're going to use the clues to just mark some possible locations for A, B, and C. They don't have to be exact. We're just basing it off of the clues we're given. So in number 17, clue 1 is that A is negative, so it needs to be on the left-hand side of 0. So that's a possible place for A. B is positive, so it could be right here on the right side of 0. And C is greater than B, so it's going to have to be right there. Going on to number 18, clue number 1, A is negative. So let's put it right here on the left side of 0. This one right here, it means that B is less than A. Okay, that's your less than symbol right there. So if B is less than A, it's going to have to be further to the left into the negatives. And C is not negative, that's clue number 3, so that means it's positive. So we'll put it over there. I want you to try out number 19 here. Just remember that this symbol means greater than, and this one means less than. So place those on the number line where they could go. This is one possible way you could do it. A is greater than B, and A is greater than C, and C is less than B. On pages 5 and 6 here, stuff to make you think. I want you to choose 5 problems on either page 5 or page 6 or a combination, and then check your work with the key in class, and then get your work stamped when you're done.